Good morning, students. I am Asutosh Ranjan, science teacher from Modern English School, Bihar Sharif branch. Today I am going to deliver my second lecture for your 11th chapter, that is light, shadow and reflection. In my first lecture for your 11th chapter, I have discussed about and introduced to light, nature of light, sources of light, types of materials according to passing of light, and a little introduction of shadow. Today I am going to proceed it and I will explain about formation of shadow, necessity of shadow and different points related to your 11th chapter. So for the formation of shadow, three necessities are required. Three main factors are required for the formation of shadow, that is any source of light, any opaque object and any screen. Because when any opaque object block the path of light, then any dark shape is found behind the path of light, that is called shadow. So an opaque object must required for the formation of shadow. The color of shadow is always dark, either the color of object any, but always its color will be dark. Its shadow of color is always dark. Shape of shadow is similar to object at any condition, means two things are always predefined of a shadow, that color of shadow is not depend upon the color of object, because it will be always dark color, and the shape of shadow is similar to object, but size will be different. Size will be different of shadow. It depend upon the position of sources of light, object position and a screen. When these three factors change their position, then size will be also changed. Size will be greater, size will be smaller. When these objects, these things which are required for the formation of shadow change their position, the size of the shadow will be also changed. As for example, in your daily life, in our daily life, in morning our shadow is larger and maybe larger than our actual size, actual length, but in midday our shadow, in sunlight our shadow will be shorter to our actual length, or maybe shorter than the shadow of the morning. And again in evening our shadow will be longer than our actual size. So in these three conditions, when sun change their position, our shadow will be also changing their size. So size of shadow depends upon the position of object, but shape is similar to object and color is always dark of any object. So one opaque object makes shadow when it block the path of light, because I have discussed that light travels always in a straight path. This property of light is called as rectilinear propagation of light. Light travel always on a straight path. This is called rectilinear propagation of light, and when any object comes in path of light, it blocks the path of light and shadow is formed. But translucent object also form shadow. There is a little difference between the shadow of opaque object and translucent object, that the shadow of opaque object is darker than the shadow of the translucent object, because translucent object allow passing of light partially, but opaque object completely block the path of light, so dark shape is formed that is more darker than the dark space of the translucent object. So when any type of object, either that is opaque or translucent object, block the path of light, comes in the path of light, which is the path is a straight, path of the light is a straight, so shadow is formed. Formation of shadow is also shown in surroundings, that is a suitable example of formation of shadow is occurring of eclipse, that is lunar eclipse or solar eclipse. So lunar eclipse is an example of shadow of earth. When earth comes between the sun and moon, then the shadow of earth fall on the moon and moon become dark. So in this case we are unable to see moon, and it occurs due to the formation of shadow of the earth. Due to the shadow of the earth, lunar eclipse occur. Similarly, in solar eclipse, shadow of moon cover the earth, so on the earth we become unable to see sun, and it occur solar eclipse. So shadow of earth and shadow of moon is responsible for occurring of solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, because sun and earth and moon block the path of light, and respectively lunar eclipse and solar eclipse occur. So this is the formation of shadow and its occurring when any opaque object block the path of light. So for today I have discussed about shadow and different phenomena related to shadow in our surroundings. In my next lecture I will discuss more about your 11th chapter, light, shadow and reflection. For today that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.